Today I'll be doing 2 match breakdowns that happened in the 6-month anniversary tournament. I'll be doing a match breakdown of Abbock versus Busy. Abbock is a beef player and Busy is an onion player. And I will be doing a match breakdown of Abbock versus me, and I am a garlic player. I'll be going over defensive play in these match breakdowns, as Abbock and Busy Don are both very defensive players. I'll be going over how to do defensive play well and how to counter defensive play. So as you can see, both Abbock and Busy press very few buttons and spend a lot of the time just waiting it out, waiting for their opponents to make a move first. As you can see, mainly they're just getting chip. Busy gets a raw hop kick once he has the meter, and is able to convert with the big damage. And once there's only a little bit of time left in the defensive game like this, it's pretty much over for Abbock. Of course, he gets around. Onion relies a lot on meter in order to play neutral well. If he doesn't have meter and he's not close to the corner, he's not going to be able to convert off of long-range pokes, which is why Busy spent most of that time playing very low risk, low reward, just building slight amount of meter until he was able to use that meter to get a hop kick RC and then get 400 damage combo and get him Abbock into the corner. See, both are really not trying to press any buttons here. Because Busy has slightly, of course, because of chip, so Abbock would have to take initiative once the timer goes down. But Abbock tries to predict Busy going for a frame trap and fails there, and Busy's able to get a little conversion off of that. But of course, didn't convert properly, didn't use his meter well, and because of that, he didn't get a full combo. But here, he does get a combo, and they just wait it out. Abbock is not willing to try to make a comeback here, even though he has 2 bars. Yeah, in a defensive match like this, both players are going to, it's going to come down to the final few seconds who has the lead. Abbock going for fake lemon bait, but then doesn't try to capitalize off of Busy actually throwing out a hop kick. Busy gets close trying to make something happen, and Abbock hits him out of whatever he was trying to do and gets a counter hit combo. He doesn't take advantage of the corner very well, and now he's starting pressure, but he backs off immediately. Busy doing a flick and then just instant roundhouse. I'm not exactly sure what that was supposed to be, and maybe try to do flick sweep roundhouse and just drop the sweep. Because now there's a few seconds left, he's going to be using that meter to try to get in. He doesn't convert off of that flick either. And now Abbock's just going to walk back and get thrown around. Of course, it doesn't matter, Abbock is winning by too much anyway at that point. Both players are getting a little tired of playing so defensive, and you can see they're committing to more things now. Abbock going for a parry. Gets that whiff punish, but doesn't try to RC to do a burst bait or just extend the combo. He does get Busy to spend the meter without spending a meter himself, so it's not always a bad situation to do that. Onion's very meter reliant in this matchup. In this game, Abbock, instead of just playing very non-committal and not pressing buttons at all, decided to kind of take initiative using more 5Hs and catching Busy pressing buttons instead of just standing there, which is working out for him a little bit more. As well, you can't just beat defensive play by playing more defensive. It usually is not how it works. Busy gets a hop kick there, but doesn't try to get mix off of that. Abbock gets that with punish. He's able to convert to 300 damage. Going for palms here. Just getting extra damage if it lands. Doesn't go for a burst bait again. Playing very non-committal, just happy to let Busy spend the meter. Which again is okay if you have the life lead as well. Just really, you can just not burst bait and let them spend their 2 bars. And you have 2 bars and a health lead. Oh, he goes for a risky 5HH there, which is very non-characteristic for Abbock because he plays very non-committal and it doesn't pay off for him. Busy drops the combo, but he reads that frame trap and is able to get a parry. Parry's a parry. Yeah. Against Red Hearts, don't parry safe jumps. It can react and parry to you. It's almost never a good idea to do that. He gets burst bait right after as well. Abbock trying to catch Busy walking backwards after a roundhouse, but Busy's not walking back. He's still pressing. The situation, Abbock should be trying to press buttons after blocking a roundhouse. He doesn't get that mix. He's playing a little more aggressive now as he does have light deficit. He gets that conversion, and he's not going to do 2 lemons. He's only going to do 1. It's smart to save meter for there. Abbock does have the lead now, but Busy just throws him into the corner. Busy kind of wastes meter on that roundhouse. Not exactly sure what the plan was there, but yeah. There's no reason to do a roundhouse RC there. You get a combo if it lands. If you don't land, it's still safe. And if you're trying to get pressure off of a move, you should have done sweep hop kick or something. Not a roundhouse like that. It's just a bad decision by Busy. He doesn't even try to get pressure off of that. He's wasted meter. And now he didn't have enough meter to burst. And that cost him. That was just a bad use of meter there, which cost Busy the round and the game. Yeah, he does get mixed off of that hop kick, but he goes for the sweep, and Abbock's easily able to whip punish that. Abbock getting a little bit of meter from the flex. Abbock going for a lemon there, which honestly was probably not the best decision. Did he have the life lead? I don't think he did. Yeah, he did. He had the life lead. There's really no need to go for a lemon there. You could have just tried to keep on using 5HS, build more meter. Going for a full lemon there was pretty committal in this position. You have to commit. He did the lead. He goes for a fake safe jump, trying to bait Abbock into doing an option there. Of course, in this matchup, if Abbock does parry, you can just parry it back. So it's really, you shouldn't be going for a fake safe jump that much. Although I guess you can do fake safe jump throw, but if your opponent knows the timing, they'll be able to get out every time. And ends with a trade. Abbock's out up around. He's going for a lot more roundhouses here. Building meter. Abbock, again, using lemon when you probably shouldn't be doing it. The reward you get off of you correctly guessing that they'll think it's a fake lemon is a little bit of lemon chip. You might as well go for 5HSs in this patch. 5HS chip is still a thing. Busy takes it around. He's not even trying to get anything off of a fake lemon bait. So, which makes his real lemons a lot less threatening in the first place. Yeah, I'd say Abbock is definitely not using lemons correctly in this matchup. And he goes for aggressive mix, but he doesn't try to convert off of that 5L. Maybe he thought it was meaty enough, but he manages to get that burst bait and takes the game. So in summary, I think both players did something's well and something's not so well. Abbock was pretty good at playing defensive, but his uses of lemon was pretty bad, I'd say. And in this matchup, lemons, since Onion can actually parry lemons on reaction, and not the lemon as in reacting to the setup of lemon, reacting to the actual lemon throw and then parrying it. In this patch, there was no real reason to be going for lemons, and then every time he did a lemon bait and faked the lemon, he didn't actually try to convert off of that or get damage off of that. So in this matchup, if you're going to use lemon bait, you should at least try to convert off of it. And when you're using a real lemon, don't do it how Abbock did in this matchup. And for Busy, I'd say he tried to beat Abbock by going even more defensive than Abbock would. And Onion doesn't have the range to do that. You can't convert at a range. And Me5H just has more range on all of his moves except for hop kick. So I would say, yeah, trying to outcamp Abbock was not the right decision here. But it starts off pretty defensive. I'm staying outside range. And then I use sweep dash in this match. I use sweep dash. Instead of trying to outcamp Abbock in this matchup, I'm willing to take more risks as Garlic like Onion is not going to be doing well if you're trying to outcamp a beef. We're stuck in the corner here. I try to jump and I get clipped. So it's a bad situation for Garlic to be in the corner against beef, especially without rejections. Because I don't press here. I do sweep to get out the corner. He parries me. I dash and then actually get hit because I dashed too late. And then because of that, I'm in getting hit. So I took risks in that round, and they didn't always pay off. And you'll see that happens, especially in this kind of matchup, as it's not the best matchup for Garlic, but it is a better option than trying to outcamp beef. Of course, I read that lemon. Again, Abbock is not doing the best use of lemons. All he's getting from that is 30 chip, and it's a big commitment to do so. So I'd say Abbock, yeah, don't use lemons like that raw most of the time. So I get damage off that end corner. I throw him in. And I get a whiff punish off that 5L. So, right there. Right here. 5Ling from Abbock at that time was actually the wrong, I'd say it was a wrong decision. Hold up. Look at the drawing board out. I am at almost max range flick distance here, which means Abbock can walk back for a time and then 5L if he thinks I'm going to throw. You can actually, I think you can actually react to the walk forward. Spice walk speed is faster than meat walk speed, but you can walk back for some time before having to 5L to stop a throw. I think Abbock doing a buffered 5L there was probably not the greatest option. You could have done, yeah, you could have just walked back, tried to play it safe. But I guess he did try to go for a committal option there as he was down by a lot. And because of that, it ended up costing him. As you can see, easy whiff punish on that 5L. And I'm able to convert off of that. I forgot to say, that's also, so Garlic is set up on hard knockdown. You just sweep a roundhouse on pair characters at a specific timing and it beats all buffered options. You can also do that off of a blocked 5L at max range like that. So because I'm at this specific range right here, that's not what I meant to do. So because I'm at the specific range right here, right here, I'm able to back up just a tiny bit in order to get outside the 5L range and then sweep it after the 5L comes out, but before a 5H would be able to come out. It's on the 6th to 10th frames, like that. So it's a 5-frame window. I'm gonna do that here. As you can see, I'm easily able to beat that 5L and whiff punish it. If he parried, it would have hit after the parry's active frame if he buffered the parry, and if he 5H, it would have hit him and counter hit him, and I got a counter that sweep. So I'm able to convert off of that, and I win that round. I start off with a dash trip there, which is just honestly a bad option in this matchup. Abbock is trying to catch me doing something, baiting me with 5H's, but it doesn't work. He does get that whiff punish on my sweep, and now I'm in the corner, which of course a good position for beef. And I jump over that lemon. So Abbock last round, he did a 5L lemon at max range, and he did a fake lemon. So I know that he can do a fake lemon at this point. I'm actually doing a buffer jump here. I'm not actually reacting to this lemon. I'm predicting that he's going to do 5L lemon, and he's either going to do a fake lemon and then hit me, or just go through with the real lemon. And he ends up doing real lemon. But either way, it beats both options. And because of that, I'm able to get a nice damaging combo and some decent corner carry. Now I'm winning. I cross him up. He does a buffered parry, but because I cross him up, he ended up getting a jump in instead. And I tried to throw, but I failed because I tried to throw early. He tries to do a burst bait with the lemon, but I'm ready for it, and the burst doesn't work. He 5Ls at the wrong timing here, and then I just completely dropped my combo. And yeah, at this point, I'm just staying back, and I just do double dash and then throw him. Because I know he's way too scared to try to press any buttons. You can see, to beat a defensive player, instead of trying to play more defensive, you can take advantage of the fact that they're not going to press buttons and take a positional advantage by moving forward, forcing them to move back, walking up to the corner, or just walking in and throwing them if you have a really hard read that they're not going to press any buttons. This is the final match we'll be reviewing. We can stand away for a while. I walk in and get that sweep. That sweep, because I know that he's a little bit more, Abbock is a little bit more willing to commit now, as his defensive play has not been working his last 2 rounds. Knowing this, I walk into the edge sweep ring. I know he's not going to walk backwards, and I'm able to get that sweep as I see the lemon come out. And I get a counter hit combo. Nice. It wasn't optimal, but it was good damage. I got to throw here because I've never done a instant throw on Raker before, and of course it works. He does walk me to the corner there, as I'm a little bit scared to attack, as of course I'll take big damage if I do. I do burst out. Last time he tried to do a fake lemon as a burst bait, so he gets to predicted that I was going to think he was going to fake lemon, and because of that he was going to be able to lemon and get damage. But I read that fact and he's going to try to change that. I get an anti-air there. He's playing a whole lot more committal now. He's kind of dropped the whole defensive thing, and to be fair, if Garlic is like spamming dashes far away from you, jumping is actually kind of hard to react to for the Garlic to stop you. But I do double dash there and I stop specifically in case he jumps, and of course he does. I'm able to get that anti-air and I'm able to close in. I get that meaty 5L into 5L. He thinks I'm going to wake up throw as I did that earlier in the round. Another jump in and I'm just anti-airing it. Of course, that's the setup I was talking about earlier that you can do on HKD, where you do a sweep or roundhouse at a specific timing on the 6th to 10th frames, and you're able to get a sweep there that beats all buffered options, and of course I do that. I do it again, and he falls for it again, and then that's the round. Abbock started playing a whole lot more committal once he realized that defensive play wasn't working, and that is really your goal when you're trying to beat defensive play, to force them to play a more committal play style and then punish that. You can condition the play more committal by punishing non-committal options like blocking, by walking in and dashing, or simply taking positional advantage by walking forward. You can see that I did that a lot during the round. I didn't get a single whiff punish or even try to whiff punish because, of course, he wasn't pressing buttons. If the opponent's not pressing buttons, you're not going to be able to get a whiff punish. And you could be punished for trying to whiff punish. So, yeah, a defensive play, you want to take positional advantage and punish the defensive options. Once they start opening up a little, using more committal options, then you can punish them using stuff like setups that punish committal options like the 6 to 10 frame sweep, or other things like sweep back, or other things from other characters. You know, other characters have different setups, different frame traps. Rice has the swipe stuff. Onion can do stuff with hop kick RC, hop kick into parry if you're really feeling comfortable. There's a lot of different stuff that you can do to punish committal options once the defensive player breaks down their defensive play style. So anyway, that will be it for this matchup breakdown. Just a simple breakdown of defensive play, how to do it well, what not to do, and how to beat defensive play.